commence! What's up, denizens of YouTube? My name's Majoras coming at you, not so live, and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Here we are, about to start our first trial, and finally see the main selling point of the whole game, i.e. the mystery and debunking who did it. My money is still on Leon, so yeah, let's get started. You're late, Makoto! We've been waiting for you! Oh, I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Really, dude? So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Okay. So I'm guessing we have to pre-talk to everyone and then we can get started. Let's see. What about you, Mondo?
What?
So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Oh, okay, I'm guessing they're not gonna say anything too, useful.
Possible.
Damn, we really gotta get through this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Might be a little rusty on the voices. Okay, where is... There you are. My money's on Leon.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any point talking to these guys, so let's just get to the trial. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let's begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Kodo.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else had already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The door closed and the elevator started to move. Alright. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how the death row inmates feel when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it is not more than like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Cool. Damn it, Monokuma! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtains on our first case opened. Still can't read. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Ah, that would have been a much better place to end it before. Oh well. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where we review everything. So let's have a look. Truth bullets. Monokuma file. Scratches, replica sword, switching room toolkit. Okay, yeah, so far I've got all this down. Let's see. Yeah, that's everything. So that's not a problem. Regulations, nope, that's fine. I'm guessing the truth bullets are the way to, like, uncover or show everyone else what you found. Skills. Do we have anything that will help us in this court? Melodious voice. Increase damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 3 SP. What the hell is that? Okay, I'm guessing the gameplay is about to change drastically. Oh, damn, that's all I got. Okay. Do I have to click on any of these truth bullets, or do we take all of them? Because... yeah, okay. No problem. I have already got that all memorized, more or less. So, yeah, finished preparations. You know, a tutorial on that part would have been a lot more helpful than the oh, alright, cool.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Ah, good.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Ah, damn it, man. That's never gonna work.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Haha, yeah, sure, Monokuma, you sadistic teddy bear.
Friendship penetrates?
Damn it, Hifumi!
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
16 students, maybe?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Okay. A little too much emphasis on that last word. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, because I have no idea what I'm doing. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, a character will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. Interesting. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use WASD to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Aim with WASD? That's weird. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note, if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press escape key during the arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Seriously though, aiming with WASD? Evidence of struggle.
assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Okay.
In the bathroom.
Okay.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? There's something odd about that last statement. It definitely contradicts what I already know. For the first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot or refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak points. So when you see one coming up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Okay. And you don't have to aim with WSD, you can actually aim with the mouse, so that's cool. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Oh, come on, people.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Hell no. Counter.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Oh, so the trials all voice acted. Cool. I like that. That makes sense.
Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Nope.
She must have been attacked in the main room first.
Oh.
Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
She sounds more French than I thought.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Yeah, okay, Byakuya, you know everything.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Damn right, Hifumi. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay, load me up some bullets. Make your argument. Kitchen knife set. Okay, is that the bullet I'm using? Cool.
So what was used to kill her?
Okay.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Ooh.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? Son of a bitch!
Why didn't that work? Hold on, I feel like what I just heard is different from what I already know.
So what was used
Oh,
to
do I have to
kill
aim
her?
for the actual words?
There was some kind of
That's a really
sharp
weird
object
mechanic.
thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah, okay.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Ah, okay, so you have to aim for the word. Counter! Okay, we got this.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Also, I'm guessing this first murder / trial is made exceptionally easy as for an example an example of what's going on, and the preceding murders and everything will be a lot more difficult to figure out.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
What the hell are you blind? It's obviously sticking out of her and obviously a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Damn right, Kyoko.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
Yeah, sure, you guilty sack of shit.
I don't think that's true at all.
I know it's you, Leon.
I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, go for it. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. Concentrate? Okay. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak points. Concentrating like this consumes focus gauge, and if your gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, yeah, so this is Big One tutorial. I'll always account. Blech.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Okay, come on.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Why would I need a knife?
Secret. When nobody was in the dining hall.
No, it's wrong.
Counter!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Yeah, by the way, this episode's gonna be a lot shorter. I'm only gonna be covering the trial in this one. To not go overboard like the previous episodes.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well,
oh, come on.
What if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah, that's right. I have an alibi! Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife just disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yup.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Exactly. Obvious logic, people. Use it.
I think so.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
But why would that help her?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oops.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Huh, that's a fair point.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Huh, that's helpful information.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Damn right.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Accusations, man.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Huh.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Wow, Leon.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Huh. That's interesting.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope, they just had to be sleeping in a room.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
Yep, you got it there.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Sakura's a girl. I get where you're coming from, Mr. Oh god, this is gonna backfire on you.
But I'm a girl.
Ooh, that's gonna be super awkward now.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
How did you mistake Sakura for a guy?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Just a little slow in thought there. Yeah, come on, what you got?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Ah, she was looking for a weapon to defend herself.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Yeah, well, at least that was the implied reason to get the knife.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Damn it, Byakuya! Stop that shit!
What? See? He did do it after all.
Screw you, Toko!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Screw you, Hifumi!
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn! If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder! Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die!
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Kyoko. The only one who has a shred of goddamn logic in her head.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What's that?
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, is it the smashed door?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Or maybe not.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Shit, I don't remember. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters, in the right order. Oh shit, this is gonna be weird. Use the mouse to aim and then press left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun! Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. Shit, what was not at the scene? I don't... If we can just figure out what that something is. Okay, so we have to figure out what this is. Well, what the hell could it possibly be? Starts with an A, maybe. No, it does not start with an A. I have no idea what's missing. R? A-I... Maybe? H. H. I'm pretty sure I hit H before. So... H. What in the name of God is that? It's not an R. Not an O. Hey... Hair!
Now I understand.
Aha!
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Are you fucking kidding me, Kyoko? You don't think you could have said that to begin with? Jesus, you're playing with fire right now.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That's very true.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But why would you do that if she was dead in the room?
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Shut up, Ifume. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Okay.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Yep.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Okay.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Nope.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's like she's got all the answers, but she's not giving them.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
A killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves this is... nope. Let's see... Bathroom doorknob. Bathroom door frame. This killer struggled getting to the bathroom, and the evidence proved this is the... Yeah, that would be the doorknob. Door method been broken, screws holding it removed. Press key, present key item.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yep.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
I mean, why would I need to unscrew the doorknob? Especially when the doors don't lock in the boys' rooms.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, okay. Damn, there's a lot to take in. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and you not only will fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, sweet. Make your argument. Got it. Bathroom door frame. Ah, okay. It's gonna be about the one about the lock on the door in the boys' rooms. Okay, I know what to shoot.
Took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Bullshit.
No, that's wrong.
Counter! It's like, objection! Phoenix Wright style.
The reason
Nice.
the bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I can see the guilt in your flat, lifeless eyes, Leon.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
Damn it, Bear.
That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
That's very true.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Ah, the switched nameplates. One important detail. Something the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked, which means the important detail the killer didn't know was the crime took place in my room. Oh yeah, that must be it.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
Not that inconceivable, hamster face.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Yep.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
So who switched the nameplates?
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
It's definite. Regardless of the possibility. Why would I break down my own door?
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
God, I hate you.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
You would kill everyone, including yourself.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
I've got a shit ton of evidence if you give me the chance.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you...
Ouch. cold.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
Yeah, okay, what you got?
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's actually a very good point, because she wouldn't have opened the door for anyone.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Can't pick the locks, the doors don't work that way.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Mizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Hifumi! Fuck off! Honestly, dude!
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
The reason there was no way invited her killer into the room. I already have the answer. Nope. 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 Dorm nameplates, no. Die message, Shaka's wrists, Makoto room cleanliness, toolkit, switching rooms. Oh. That's strange. I'm guessing it's to do with switching rooms. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms. The room key with the victims was discovered in Makoto's room. Key found. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch the rooms. That's it.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point in even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
That's a good point.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Holy crap, was she trying to frame me? Is that what you're getting at? There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Come see me in my room, check your nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay, Sayaka. Is that new? What is this? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Huh. It's a pretty decent idea, actually.
And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
So, Sayaka had another game she was playing here.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh?
Okay.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I sure as hell did not.
No, I didn't.
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
That's her signature? Anyone could read it like that. That's like regular handwriting. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
I thought you were only into 2D girls. I'm guessing not.
Of course, I'm only into into 2D so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that, Ufumi.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Interesting.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah, go for it.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Make your argument. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did
You serious?
read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this again. The reason the killer went to my room and not Sayaka's despite what the note said, it must be because...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Okay, let's speed this up.
In the note, it specifically says,
I see. Then they would have gone to
exactly the room that...
Okay.
No, it's wrong.
That's a bit of a weird mechanic.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Well, yeah.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Huh. She was trying to pull something.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No, why the hell would I do that?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Ah, you're looking guilty! There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come to see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
That's very true.
Why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Oh crap, was she trying to invite someone into a room, kill her, and then switch the nameplates after the deed was done, and then in the morning, when no one else found out and someone was missing, she was trying to implicate me in the murder! Damn!
What?
Makoto, you know it to be true!
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Probably not initially.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
No freaking shit! Ishimaru, catch up!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Thank you, Mondo.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yep.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
It's
seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword was because the gold! The gold! There we go.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
It's because the paint rubbed off.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
But how did you break her wrist with a sword? That's a bit weird. Unless she had... No, I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Unless the sword isn't, you know, sharp in any way. But then there's cuts all over the ground, so... I don't know.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
I'm not a fan of you.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Okay, there's even more to take on. Are you getting used to non-stop debates? Starting with the next debates, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak points, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak points to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press Q to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press Q to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if you use logic difficulty, if set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded in cylinder. For our purpose this time, logic difficulty will be set to mean, which is what we're playing on anyway. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, damn, there's a lot to take in. So sheath, knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
I don't think so. That can't be right.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Huh.
And they killed her with it.
That's true.
And that's exactly what happened.
The sword was used first and then the knife came afterward. Is that really the order of events? That leads to some unexplained details.
When the fighting broke out,
Okay.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's
Are you
wrist.
fucking kidding me?
So,
Why is it so
she tried to
slow?
fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they
Okay,
killed
seriously,
her with
the bullet shouldn't fire that slow.
And that's exactly what happened.
No, that's not what happened, damn it. Okay, that's really annoying. When I go to fire, the damn thing is a lot slower, so... that's bad. That shouldn't be like that. It should be an instantaneous thing.
The culprit grabbed the sword,
Yep.
and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Oh crap, that was wrong. Yes, I see. So that's what you're saying is I have absolutely no idea.
Shoot.
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Okay, it must be the sheath.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
Counter!
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Ah, the sword was used in self-defense. That's why there's damages on the... whatchamacallit? The sheath.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Yeah, Sayaka probably came at the guy, or girl, though I'm guessing it's Leon, so it's the guy, with the knife. Leon grabbed the sword, protected himself, unsheathed the sword, and tried to kill her with it. I'm guessing. Maybe? I don't know. It would be kind of weird if all those scratches on the ground and walls was because of a kitchen knife.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the
That does
knife.
seem like the logical reasoning behind it.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Unless that is the way it went.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Aha.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's
Oh,
a certain
yeah.
part of her body that makes this clear.
Her hands. Her palms.
I got it!
Yeah, because there's no
You're
paint
talking
on
about
them.
her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Yep.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Honestly, what the hell, Toko?
No, that's not it at all.
Makoto, don't, you don't need to, you should just be out with the point. You shouldn't even bother. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because she's afraid of water. The water was off. She was afraid of water. Water can't remove it.
I got it!
The water was off.
According to the Monokuma file,
Oh, yeah!
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words,
I probably should have read the Monokuma file.
and the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime. Right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Nasty.
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Why would that be a compliment?
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka!
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yep.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
It's the only logical conclusion.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah, would be correct, meaning that she was playing a completely different game to what we were playing.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
A very, very reasonable possibility.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
Yep, and then she'd murder the guy, go back out, switch the nameplates again, or switch them in the morning, thus implicating Makoto.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work,
Makoto.
the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So much voice acting. This could have been easily been done with all the other lines.
So that's why she switched the names?
Then that would give us no work to do, I guess. Oh, well.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Yes, but it would easily give her an airtight alibi.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh, it's because I'm a dope. It's because Makoto's a dope. He's like, damn, I'm a dope.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Not the dope.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Well, that means Sayaka is actually the fucking psychopath, and the guy or girl, though I'm guessing it was Leon, it feels like it was Leon, killed her in self-defense, I guess. I don't know.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Oh, Makoto, shut the hell up, dude. You're a dope.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Yes, a hero.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Why can't you figure out? You obviously know the answer.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Actually, there's plenty left. Okay, so I'm guessing it's either dying message or trash duty.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we found up to this
Son of a
point one more
bitch,
time.
are you kidding me? You're saying... Ah, that's just... That is a stupid mechanic.
Shoot!
There must be a contradiction there somewhere. There is a contradiction, it's just to hit the wrong one.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Oh.
Shoot!
Okay, that was weird. I was
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
the dying message then. Counter! Your name is written on the deck. Written by the killed.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dying, dude.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her.
Oh wait, did I say dining?
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Yeah, except for that totally isn't a 1-1, it's an N. Look at the slash.
Well,
come on.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message, and I can prove it. Left index finger.
I got it!
Because there's blood on her finger.
Left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
And she wrote it upside down so Leon wouldn't see it, and figure out that she wrote his name as a dying message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Yep, you all coming to the conclusion I am?
What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Assuming they're potatoes.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yeah, it's an N. It spells Leon. Come on, guys.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Mondo.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Shut up, Ifumi.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yep. Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know. I do, I'll tell you, it says Leon.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Select someone. It was me all along! God, that would be stupid. Why the hell can I pick myself? That's just ridiculous. Hello?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yeah, Kyoko kind of figured that one out. Stop stealing our thunder, dude.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Your Super Saiyan hair can't fool us, man.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Oh, that's a good point.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
He admitted it! He's the killer!
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh. Oh, trash can.
You
Trash
know what
disposal.
I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. I know what it was. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Burnt shirt piece. Yep.
I got it!
That must be it.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Thing is, that doesn't... What Leon's wearing right now is what he's been wearing the entire time, but that doesn't look like a shirt. Looks like a jacket. But it does look like a shirt. That's such a weird shirt. I don't know. They took some really weird artistic liberties there.
The killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Not like yours.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're getting at is how the guy managed to burn the shirt when the trash compactor thing door was down, i.e. locked, etc, etc.
Yeah, I think so.
Except for it's one hell of a stretch of imagination to think that the guy bound his shirt up in the glass bowl. No. Actually, no, I have no idea. The burned remains of the bomb-up shirt which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There was something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When it was disposed, where it was disposed, how it was disposed, where it was disposed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Or was it stored? We're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Because it was disposed in there. What the fuck, guys? What difference does it make?
I got it!
Are you fucking serious? It's basically the same thing!
How the shirt was disposed of.
What?
We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
It was disposed by burning it in the incinerator room, meaning where it was disposed was just as good as an answer.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah, meaning the where was very important.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Unless you're an amazing baseball player who can throw shit very accurately.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Okay. Though, this is one hell of a... one giant leap of imagination right here.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yep.
The only one who could get to the incinerator was
Nope.
the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
Nope.
No.
Counter! That's one hell of a jump in logic, though.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly.
This is going on a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which is... divine with it. Throw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Still though, that's a huge leap in logic, even if that is the case.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Exactly.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Really? You had to include that part.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Yeah, I know, but that's one hell of a distance to throw that thing. What happened if he missed? Seriously, it's a too large a leap in logic.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
But you're fucked, Leon. You are the guilty party here. You are the blackened.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
That's the crazy part.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Unless you are the greatest baseball player student ever.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because... Ultimate fanfic creator. No.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Makoto must be feeling pretty smug right now.
Target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Actually, I guess taking into consideration ultimate baseball star, I guess he could do it. I don't know.
You
I don't play baseball.
Serious. I'm not the killer!
Oh, but you are.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
What could be left? He's obviously the guy.
Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. What could be left, though? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end, is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Finish the... Oh, this is cool. Okay. This is very cool. Shit, I don't actually know where to start here. Oh, so it was hit with a sword. So let's see. That's the oh no, that's the end. So that's the beginning. Oh yeah, manga, left to right. I get it. Let's see. No. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Is that how it works? Okay. There's that. Guy went to go for the kill. Block. Let's see. Oh no. That would go there. This would go here. Then the guy would go for the strike. Runs in here, lock the door, close the door. Let's see. But then there's this. That can't be right. I'm not too sure on that one. Hang on. Go like that. Unless all these pieces aren't meant to be used. Is it possible to get this wrong? Because some of these things appear to be... let's see. Oh crap, that's... Yep. Let's see... Okay, goes to door. Opens door. Talks to person. It goes for the attack. Oh yeah, sees sword. Blocks with sword. Goes for the attack. Breaks wrist. Trying to go for the murder. Oh no. That's not right. She drops the sword, but no, that shows it there. Okay, so I'm guessing not all of these pieces go into the puzzle. Dying message. Wait, falls down. Gets killed, dying message. Cleans up room. Finds ball, throws ball. Hit, activate. Burn, throws in there. Things drops. So what do we have left? Okay, we need to figure out how we got in through the door. So there's that. Blocks. No, it wouldn't be like that, would it? It would be like this. So what goes there? It's either, it might be this one. Wait, is that it? We done? Okay, review. Goes to door, sees sword, blocks, goes for the attack, she drops the knife, sees the sword, runs in, da-da-da. Okay, what would actually be left? There'd be the knife, which you already see gets dropped, and we see that. And that. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, we're good.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Sweet, we solved it. This is cool, though.
The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
This is cool. I like this comic book stuff.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yep.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
I don't know if I got that right or not. But I'm guessing because it's working, we got it right.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't figure that out, because it's from Japan. Manga reads the, doesn't read left to right, reads the right to left. That's why everything was in reverse.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom
Well, for us anyway.
got stuck easily.
Or for the
And there was a
West.
trick to open
Western reading country. I don't know what I'm saying.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Damn, this music is catchy. Oh. We've solved the murder though, we got this. I knew it was Leon. Damn.
All her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
I wonder what other option the guy would have had if he couldn't have done that.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he...
Oh. That was an accident.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Could have gotten away with it if that didn't happen.
They'd thrown into the fire, burnt away, and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yep. Gotcha. Dead to rights.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object?
Of course I object.
Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Yeah? I have the evidence? The first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Bullet time but Jesus, there's a lot! There is a lot to do! Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka BTB. By the way. What? Okay. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What? With the rhythm? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Okay, so lock on and then destroy the statement you locked with the left mouse button at the tempo marker, reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep that going and you'll initiate tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like in other statements. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you will fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid.
Oh.
Stupid.
I get it. Because he thought he was in her room, he didn't use the toolkit in the room because he thought there was only a sewing kit. Meaning he went back to his room, got his toolkit to open the door. Meaning the toolkit would be the final nail in his coffin.
Stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Okay, let's do this.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
What in the absolute fuck is going on?
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof?
Okay, we got the hang of this now.
Me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Where's your proof?
Oh no.
This should prove it.
Oh, was that it? Okay. Ah, that was weird. I don't like that.
The screws on the bathroom
Hands
doorknob were
frozen like
removed.
ice, so doing that was a bit difficult.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Why of all things is there a rhythm game included in this? That is such a bizarre choice. That is such a bizarre gameplay mechanic.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Okay, cool, so I was right.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
Nice try. That is not an answer.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
No.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, that the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid! Huh?
Oh.
If you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
And it all comes crashing down on Leon.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yep. Huh. A rank. You get rankings in this? I wonder, is A the highest you can get, or is there an S rank? Oh, that's gonna be annoying if there's an S rank. Okay. Oh, so that's how you get a shit ton of Monokuma coins.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's
If anyone
get excited.
picks anyone other than Leon, they are brain dead.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Jeez, I was not prepared for that
What's
rhythm
it
game
gonna
though.
be? What's
Almost
it gonna
lost.
be?
Okay. Yep. It should be unanimous.
Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Kind of fair point.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision was made was right after all. But then, I think when I think about it, damn it. Honestly, I'd better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with really is the truth. What the hell? I can't seem to read now. Then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here! The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that had happened to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Weird. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that mean so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
seriously, what the hell, Makoto? You should feel really mad about this. She was gonna use you as a scapegoat. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try to kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
Whoa. What did you say?
I understand. I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal. Right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka was being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault! Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it wouldn't leave a bruise.
Calm down.
Huh? Oh. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go, right? Let it go for now. Damn it.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After all, she'd shut herself in the bathroom. You went out of your own way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it! I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone. Were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
What?
If it weren't for you, this would never have happened. To Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. It's that kind of justice that awaken within you.
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it!
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Jeez. Oh, man. You know, you can kind of feel sorry for him because he was put in a weird situation where he had to defend himself. But then he felt the need to kill her because he wanted to get out. And then there's Sayaka with trying to use Makoto as a scapegoat. No one's really blameless in all this. But at the same time, this whole situation exists solely because of Monokuma. Yet also at the same time, why the hell would you do these things? Sure, the situation is bad, but would you really go and kill someone? Crap. Oh, no. Death by baseball. So he was basically bludgeoned to death. Damn. Well, there goes Leon. We're one guy down. The plot thickens. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme! Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control! What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living in here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck? Evil? You mean you make it sound like I'm doing something dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Say what? Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
Why are you putting us, an upstanding young citizen like me, through all this grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use some common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a smile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think that's what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped. Are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live in here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's something deeper meaning and hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills! Anyway, let's get to the blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Oh wait, he laughed. Didn't need to laugh. I was getting into the moment. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it wasn't in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me, by myself, didn't you? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact and you can never change. But even still, the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even though you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing to rehard them. For the love of God, read the words! Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding! I just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1. To survive. The end. Surviving students. 12. To be continued.